Victoria, you'll be surprised to know that for me, I have lived a mistaken identity for the better part of my public life. I come from a very, very humble background. And thank God, that, education is an equalizer. You are able to actually move. My father, late father, God rest his soul, is Mogo. And it happens there was another very influential, very wealthy Mogo in the neighborhood. Yeah. And so everybody says, look, the only reason she's going from one office to the next and the next is because she's a daughter of Mogo, the influential Mogo. Little did they know that my father was such a hustler, to use the current language today. And so I have rode on that for a bit of time. Of course, when it was time to be promoted to cabinet in 2015 by President Uhuru Kenyatta, it was quite unusual, both to me, my family, and all my friends. And therefore, again, they had to look for a reason why she's the one. And the reason at that point, again, I had stopped being related to the late President Kibaki's family. Yeah. And now I became a relative of the Kenyattas. And that is how come I have, out of 26 of us, PSs, she's the only one who has made the cut to be promoted to be a CS. And therefore, the narrative continued. Don't you see, she's even sitting on the NCBA bank, which is associated with the Kenyattas. She is a relative, and therefore give her space. Fast forward, I am deployed to health, the second term of President Kenyatta. And they say, look, did we not tell you that indeed she's a relative of the Kenyattas? How else is she going to be running, one of the big 4 agenda items? It's because the president trusts her because she's a relative. And therefore, I have lived this all the time, and I thought that it is fair for me to give the facts about who I am. Very humble background, sheer hard work, and God just being there with me, and indeed, riding on what lemon is brought to me by making a lemonade out of it. And I really want to thank God, for that.